Welcome to this quick tip for guitarists on learn something new every time you play. Now, I'll get into some specific examples here in a minute, but let's start with a bit of wisdom from a mentor of mine, Michael Cooley, who says, if you're uncomfortable, then stay there, because that's where the learning occurs. Much of life comes down to comfort zones. Okay, many of us kind of stay right in our comfort zone, right there, but we can't grow, we can't expand beyond that, okay, unless we move that away and we choose to live outside the comfort zone in a growth zone. That's where the learning occurs, to the quote that I just shared. All right? And if you put in a little time each day, especially if you put in a lot of time, you'll see differences over the course of your playing and your musical career and journey. All right, enough of that. Let's get into some specific examples to help you get outside your comfort zone and learn more guitar. There are three general paths I see for most guitarists. Opinions may differ, but this is just my opinion. First up is learning cover songs. Second is becoming a virtuoso. And three is writing your own songs. Now, some may choose one path or a combination of them. That choice is yours. Let's go through them and give you some ideas on how you can kind of get outside your comfort zone to learn even more on guitar. First up is in playing cover songs. Now, what I'd recommend is, pick some songs that are a little outside of your comfort zone that you're kind of afraid to tackle and learn them, especially if they have chords you don't know, okay? And if you're kind of glossing over a hard chord, focus on that, okay? That's where the learning really occurs, and that's going to make you a better guitarist and musician. I would also recommend, like I said a moment ago, learn harder songs. Like if there's one you've been avoiding, really focus on that. And lastly, in this path, I would suggest that you practice songs outside your preferred genre, right? If you're a rock guy, go check out some R&B tunes, okay? And if you're into blues stuff, I don't know, check out jazz or rock. And if you get outside your genre, it's kind of fun to learn some different songs, and you'll start to see parallels in the genres, or you'll learn new technique that you can integrate into your playing and form your own style. Next up is the virtuoso crowd. Now, these guys and gals, I gotta say, props to you because you rock and you're way beyond my skill level. At the same time, I've done a lot of work on different scales, more blues and other things, and the tips that I've learned here are, one, you gotta do drills. Like it comes down to drills, linking the left hand and the right hand together to become even better. You gotta dig deeper into music theory, so check out some new chords, like check out different minor chords, major, seventh, augmented chords, diminished chords, and then figure out the scales behind them, okay, especially all the different modes. As you dig into that, there is a wealth of opportunity for you to keep expanding and becoming a better guitarist. I also recommend you playing around with the metronome, okay, and speed could be the way, all right, I'm going to up my game and play faster. Yeah, that's it. Find the beat that works where you can do it, and then accelerate. That's how you get outside your comfort zone and become a better guitarist. Okay, so there's a few ideas there for you every day, just even if it's a couple minutes or 5 minutes, just spend time on something and that'll kind of expand your comfort zone. Last up is those of you that are singer-songwriters and want to do your own thing. I personally love creating music, and I've written a number of songs, been in some songwriter groups, and the ideas here are you can study up. There's a lot of courses you can take. You can Google stuff. I've got some resources available at Chord Savvy as well. The other thing is just create a song on the spot. Just play around with whatever you know, the chords, and put your own style on it. Like, let's do a song about breakfast. Breakfast is good, so good. Yeah, just like play around and throw some lyrics and make people laugh, okay? People love that kind of stuff. Or you could change the mood up. Breakfast is so early. Yeah, it's really early. Okay, so just like put some phrases over it and play, okay? And once you get comfortable there with the easy stuff, then you can expand it and get into more complicated songwriting. And maybe you just say, gosh, I'm gonna write a riff or a bridge in the key of E minor, okay? So you can research things there, but just get outside your comfort zone and expand. Okay, so there are different ideas for the three paths from playing cover songs to becoming a virtuoso to writing your own songs. So play around with that and you'll become a better musician and guitarist if you do that regularly. Here are a few other ideas you might consider to get outside your comfort zone and become a better guitarist. First up are bar chords. Now, many beginners and intermediate players avoid bar chords. You know who you are. I get it. but you got to tackle them if you want to become better. So a simple way to do it might be in a song with open chords like that G, D, G progression. You might do it in bar chords. Okay? Now that may take a lot of work for you, and that's the point. Okay? Learn something new every day. Even if it's chords you already know, you're doing a different shape and you're up in your game. All right? Another trick is you could resolve to higher voicings like this G bar chord up here. I kind of like to do that. Or you can transfer shapes like that D. You can play it up there and just see what that sounds like. That's something new. That's something outside your comfort zone, and that helps you get more familiar with the neck of the guitar. Okay? Getting outside of the comfort zone is important. You can do the same with rhythm. You can try different rhythms with your right hand. Leverage a metronome there, excuse me. That's really important. I've covered some other tips on that too. You can check those out if you like. And there's lots of other things you can do just along the way. All right? So there's some simple ideas for you to integrate in. And as I shared earlier, if you're uncomfortable, stay there, because that's where the learning occurs. All right? It's the same with guitar as it is with anything in life. And the more you do that, the more your comfort zone expands, you're more comfortable getting into your growth zone and trying new things, and that's how you become a better guitarist or better at any skill in life. All right? And then once you do that, you can look back and be like, man, look what I've accomplished, and that gives you more confidence to go into the bigger goals going forward to help you rock on.